Welcome to another live stream watch along reaction. Tonight, or this morning, we are watching and reacting to Croatia versus Brazil in the FIFA World Cup 2022 quarterfinals. 4 matches in 2 days, 2 matches per day. And this, we find out our first semifinalist of this World Cup. Croatia or Brazil? Will we get a 1 foot closer to a Copa America 2021 final rematch in the World Cup semifinals? Or will we get 1 step closer to a match with the 2 best midfielders of our generation in the semifinals? Who knows? And yes, Argentina still has to beat the Netherlands, and we'll work. Or we could have a match where the 2 unexpected teams that nobody thought would make it to the semifinals or 1 step closer to that. Who knows? We could be 1 step closer to 2 super attacking teams in the semifinals. Either way, first off, we will find out who that first semifinalist on the left side of the bracket is in possibly 90 minutes, possibly 120. I don't think this goes extra time, but who knows? Who knows? We shall find out. What's up, Orlando? What's up, Winvo? Says, I see Moldridge retirement today. What's up, Rory? Doing good. Cellador says, I can see St. Louis versus NYCFC final of 2023 Open Cup. I say NYCFC. They got more experience. What's up, Cellador? I'm doing good. How you doing? With that being said, lineups are as follows. Before these teams walk out, the lineups are as follows. For Croatia, in goal, Dominik Livakovic. Right back, Josip Juranovic. Center back, Dejan Lovren and Josko Vordiol. Left back, Borna Sosa. Center mids, Luka Modric, the captain, Marcelo Brozovic, and Mateo Kovacic. Right wing, Mario Pasalic. Left wing, Ivan Perisic. And striker, Andrej Kramaric for Croatia. For Brazil, in goal, Alisson Becker. Left back, Danilo. Center back, Thiago Silva, the captain. Center back, Marquinhos. Right back, Eder Militao. Center defensive mid, Lucas Paqueta. Center defensive mid, Casemiro. Center attacking midfielder, Neymar Jr. Left wing, Vinicius Jr. Right wing, Rafinha. Striker, Richarlison. Teams are walking out for their anthems. And quarterfinals are about to be underway. And then they finally brought back the giant World Cup. There we go. There it is. There's the giant World Cup. I don't know why they took it away for 2 match rounds, but okay. Brazilian versus Croatian anthem first. I saw on Twitter that Virgil says Messi is lazy. I don't know where you get that from, but we'll find out if he's right. It was a good 2-day break, but we're back. Here we go. Brazil, Croatia on the pitch. Messi is lazy on the pitch. I cannot believe that would be said. Croatian anthem first. Croatia drew their first match, beat the snot out of Canada, drew their match against Belgium, and drew against Japan, then won on penalties to get here. It's not been the most dominant run, but it's still... But they're still here, which is something. It says Messi walks and just stands and doesn't do much. I mean, yeah, Messi doesn't go full bore, but I don't think that's ever been his styles to go full bore, you know? He does what he needs to do, and then if he has nothing to do, he doesn't do much. Just X that out because that was wrong. While I was waiting. Fine. There we go. Now the Brazilian anthem is up next. The Brazilian anthem. Messi styles to hide and appear suddenly. But I think that's more of a smart strategy or his style than, to just. I don't know how to put it. I believe Virgil says he should. The Brazilian anthem is playing now. Lovren always reminded me of Zuparic. That's either a really good comparison or you're disrespecting Zuparic. I'm not completely sure. Bologna won 9-0 in a friendly. Good for Saputo that one of his teams is actually winning. AKA. Hit that like button. Let's get this one going, by the way. Let's do the complete opposite of the round of 16. Let's have these quarterfinals blow up. Let's go. Come on. Hit that like button. I'm not disrespecting Zuparic. I think he plays a very similar style. I think he does too. I think Zuparic does play a very similar style to Lovren. That I agree. It was the joke. It was just joking about the fact that Liverpool fans hate Dejan Lovren when he wasn't that bad. I mean, he's not as good as what they have now, but he wasn't that bad. I mean, he's still playing international football, and he went to a World Cup final, so he's not that bad. They'll take a break. They'll take down the Giant World Cup and kick off this match. And all the staging and then kick off this match. Should take a couple of minutes first, says Dr. Negative. I'm doing good. The Kaffenberger, I believe, in a relegation battle last year around the Austrian Bundesliga run. Okay. But still, at least, Saputo has a team that can win. Kickoff of this match is next. We'll go through these 11s again. 60 seconds. A little bit more, probably. I can't believe Argentina and Netherlands are going to play now. That's the 1 p.m. match. Come on now. Keep up. We'll be live for that one too. Don't worry. And then, of course, tomorrow we have Morocco versus Portugal, and then England versus France. Then 2 days off. A recap and predictions upload the next day, but 2 days off. Now Brazil's first, then Argentina, Netherlands. Trust me, I didn't screw up. I don't screw up much. Croatia starting 11 in goal, Livakovic, back four, Sosa, Vardiol, Lovren, Juranovic, midfield 3, Brozovic, Modric, Kovacic, front 3, Perisic, Kramaric, and Pasalic. Interesting. I don't know why this game went on TV for me. I don't know either. It's World Cup quarterfinals. People need to step up their game. Brazil starting 11, Alisson, back four, Danilos, Thiago Silva, Marquinhos, Eder Militao. Midfield 3, Casemiro, Lucas Paqueta, Neymar. Front 3, Vinicius Jr., Rafinha, and Richarlison. I want Brazil to win, but seeing Miss Croatia makes me want to root for Croatia. Man, you're really simping for Miss Croatia, ain't you? Not that I blame you, but okay. Every game from 8 p.m. to 8 p.m. tomorrow night's on TV. I think he is too. I would guess he is too. Croatia in their red and white checkerboard shirts, if you could call it checkerboard now. But the red and white shirts, the red and white checkerboard, you told me. Yep. Very underrated, low-key player. Could be a good move. Brazil in their yellow. Croatia in their white. and red checkers. I get what you're saying. And here we go. The first quarterfinal has kicked off. The quarterfinals have kicked off. Croatia, Brazil. Here we go. Brazil, last time they played, they won 4-1 over South Korea. Of course, Croatia got here, winning on penalties over Japan. A 1-1 draw over 120 minutes. And was it 3-1? Penalties? Yeah, 3-1 on penalties. Prediction. Brazil, what did I have earlier? Brazil, 2-0. That's what I had. Assistant VAR is American. Interesting. Here we go. Brazil playing forward. They look pretty good so far. I know it's early, but... Fred's on a yellow. He's not even playing right now. Maybe he comes on the bench, off the bench, but I wouldn't be so totally sure. 1 minute 30 already. Could you show the action? Yeah, okay. Played it in. Brazil on the ball. Back to Alisson. Thiago Silva. Yellow from the last game. Exactly. Plays back. Alisson. Brazil can't get out of their own end. Interesting. Now they can. But here comes Croatia. They can spring a counterattack. Free kick. Kovacic foul early. Neymar has 3 goals versus Croatia. Can he up that tally then? Should be interesting to see. Croatia. 3 minutes in. Plays it forward. Modric over the top, headed away. Juranovic, the last man back. Livakovic getting pressed by Vinicius. Cleared up the pitch. Headed down. Still to Croatia, though. Lovren. Juranovic. Modric. Headed away. No foul. Free kick for Brazil. Brazil, a 5-time champion. Kickoff just happened. TSN just started the game. Kickoff just happened. 3:16. Interesting. They screwed it up. All right. Hit that like button as is. Get this one going. Almost 3 minutes behind. Good thing I'm here then. Vinicius Jr. Plays back. Alisson comes up. Sweeper keeper move. Marquinhos. Brazil starting to figure out Croatia here. Vinicius Jr. Blocked away. Vinicius. Shot! Saved by Livakovic. Big save by Livakovic. Off of Vinicius Jr. Good play forward, but good save. Good save. Plays on. Brazil. That's out for a goal kick. Now Brazil's starting to wake up. Brazil's really starting to kick on here. Croatia playing very defensively. I mean, I think that's a smart move. If you're Croatia, you should play more defensively. You've only managed draws except beating Canada's behind. You only really spanked Canada. You scored 5 goals this tournament, and 4 were against one team. Not disrespecting Croatia, but playing defensively is the smart move here because Brazil is a 6-man midfield or a 6-man tip of the spear that could beat that 3-man mythical midfield. You know? To me, you got to play defensively. I know Croatia's a tough team. But if they came out and just started playing like, we're going to play like it's our last game and play forward, you're going to lose. Like they could barely handle them playing defensively. What happens if they played on the front foot? I think they have to play defensively. Juranovic. Sixth minute. Just from what I'm seeing, Croatia can't handle Brazil already, and they're playing super defensively. Croatia could take this to penalties. Yeah, I don't think they're scoring a goal. If they want to take this to penalties, they have to score a goal. I don't think they do. Unless Brazil doesn't have their shooting boots on, Croatia has to score to take this to penalties. I don't think they do. I said 2-0 for a reason. Juranovic. Headed away. 7th minute. I don't see it. Ryan, I remembered I uploaded my mall video to the main channel. This one. Okay. I'll check it by the time the semifinals start. Foul. Free kick for Brazil. Seven minutes in, 0-0. I don't know what 0 is in Portuguese, so 0-0 won't help anyway. Alisson. Neymar playing forward. 5th competitive meeting, 3 wins, 1 draw, 0 losses between Croatia and Brazil. 3rd meeting in a World Cup. Juranovic. Here's a Brazil breakaway and given away. Foul. Free kick. Kovacic fouled Rafinha. Dr. Negative says I'm still waiting for a goal. You ain't got to wait much longer. At least I don't think so. Brazil. Ninth minute. Perisic. Ivan Perisic. Cross in. 9th minute, but it gets back to Brazil. Brazil. Vinicius Jr. all the way back in his defensive end. That's not great. Argentina, Netherlands prediction. What'd I say? 2-1, Argentina. Rafinha. Plays back. Thiago Silva. Brazil's advanced past the group stage in 14 consecutive World Cups. Nice. Neymar. Back to Vinicius. Vinicius has the run. Plays in and cleared. Nice. Still a Brazil. Intricate play. Cleared. Could have been. That's not great, Vinicius. It didn't look horrible. At least the overrun, letting it run a little bit, but Not something I'll completely complain about. 10th minute. 0-0. Livakovic plays forward. Marquinhos. Still with Brazil. Casemiro. Vinicius. Thiago Silva. Marquinhos. Up the pitch. Oh. Neymar. I don't know if... Come on, Brazil. Even though I miss Croatia. There we go. Hello. Croatia playing forward off the free kick. Brazil playing forward. Paqueta. Thiago Silva. I predicted Brazil to win this match, so I'm on Brazil's side. Not that I care. It's just because for my bracket. I care about watching the match. You get my point, though. I don't have a problem with Croatia, but Brazil is in my bracket, is going forward, so I'm rooting for my prediction. I don't have any teams left that I really care about. Japan got eliminated. That's it. CONCACAF, out. Japan, out. I guess you could say Portugal, but whatever. Cross in. Oh, that's going to be a goal kick. Croatia's knocking on. They knocked on the door there. Maybe they can score against Brazil. Interesting. 13th minute. I thought they had absolutely no chance to score against Brazil going into it. But okay. All right. Goal kick for Brazil. In the 13th minute, Militao. Eder Militao trying to walk it off. Whatever happened to him. Hops up. Played forward by Alisson to Marquinhos. And Militao does get there. Eder Militao getting bodied after some must happen to him. That's out for a corner kick for Croatia. Maybe they will score 1 or 2 goals. I don't see... Is that Miss Croatia? Did they just show Miss Croatia? This should have been Brazil-Spain. Spain wasn't even in Group F. And Spain was on the opposite side of the bracket. Cross in. Unless you're saying Spain should have won the group and they would have done any better than Japan did. Is that what you're saying? Should have been Japan, Brazil. Yeah, I agree with that. Had Spain won their group. There we go. Modric. Croatia's having their moments right now. Headed away. But Brazil still defending well. Neymar. It's out for a throw. Brazil throw. Fifteenth minute. Good dispossession by Modric. Could have been something there. Brazil playing forward. Croatia's had a little bit of a moment there. A little bit of a moment there, eh? Danilo of Juventus. We'll have an hour break in between games. 11 to 12, 12 to 1. Pretty much 2, but unless we go to penalties again. We'll be back. Just wait. Over the top. That's going to go out for a goal kick. All right. Goal kick for Livakovic. At the ready, my friends. At the ready. th minute. Marquinhos. Danilo. Thiago Silva. Alisson plays forward to Marquinhos. Thiago Silva plays forward back to Danilo. Neymar, who's playing behind the center circle, which Paqueta. Brazil's trying to break down this Croatian team that they did earlier, but now Croatia definitely strong here. Vinicius, Neymar. Thiago Silva. Neymar. Oh, not great. It's out for a throw. Brazil, 18th minute. Brazil in the 18th minute. Marquinhos playing forward. Up the pitch. Vinicius Jr. Richarlison gets a headed back. Paqueta. Rafinha out for a throw. Offensive throw. Can Brazil build some off this? Looks like they can. Richarlison gets dispossessed and does everything he can not to, but he does. 19th minute. Croatia, Modric. Pasalic. Juranovic. Plays back. Brozovic. Up forward. Takes a shot, blocked away. Kramaric. Vardiol chasing behind back to Livakovic. 19th minute. Playing forward as Brazil gets the ball back. They got some open space because Croatia fell all the way back to their defensive end, but they still got some space. Paqueta plays back. Rafinha. Marquinhos. Casemiro. There we go, up to Neymar. To Vinicius. Vinicius Jr. Vinicius Jr. still has some room. Back Vinicius! Missed! Ah, blocked away defensively. I thought he was in. Neymar. Shot right to Livakovic. Big save. 20th minute. Kind of lobbed it, but still. Brazil's found moments, but sadly, sometimes it just doesn't go their way. 20th minute. Neymar. Livakovic with a save to play forward. Hit that like button, y'all. Let's get this one going. 21st minute. Neymar's next goal will top Pele for most goals in a Brazilian shirt. Or Brazilian national team shirt, Selecao shirt. Neymar scores, he will top Pele. And then if he scores again, he will be the best goal scorer in Brazilian history. Paqueta. Twenty-second minute. Playing forward. Header. Nope. Dr. Negative is your keyboard working right. Lol. Might just be us for now. I don't know. 22nd minute. This World Cup, man. It is not done. I will say the World Cup has not been what I expected it to be. I can tell you that much. Over the top. Besides that, those two Canada videos. No. Takes a shot. Ironically enough, it's you and Rory are here. Sure you hit the like button? I mean, I could see there being some substance to the fact that the big boys don't want the independent people to do good, you know? It's a whole cluster of things, so yeah. Cross in, Rafinha. Maybe it was never. Game falling off. You're going to eat right now, says Dr. Negative. Okay, good for you. I mean, maybe it was never going to be what I expected. Maybe it wasn't. That being said, Pasalic. .24th minute. Croatia on the ball. I think that was Kovacic. Juranovic. Okay, that was just stupid by Danilo. Whatever he was. Goes in like a spinning top. Gets a yellow, obviously. Yeah, he went in like a spinning top. That was not even smart. Man legitimately went in like a spinning top. I don't know what he was doing. That's just dumb. 25th minute. Free kick for Croatia. Modric to take. You would not be shocked. Nobody's shocked. 25th minute. Vinicius Jr. is a single-man wall. Make quesadilla with chorizo. Sounds pretty good. Danilo's not a natural left back. Sure as hell don't look like a natural left back to me. Always analyzing, always planning, always winning. Damn right. Play Sandro or Telles. Sandro. Cross in, header cleared by Brazil. If it was me, I'd play Sandro. If it was me. That's a free kick for Brazil. 26th minute. If it was me, I'd play Sandro. Croatia bench upset. I mean, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. What Danilo going in like a spinning top wasn't that good of a, that was definitely not smart. Yeah, I don't blame Croatia's bench for being angry. 26th minute, Brazil. Going forward. I'll play Sandro, yeah. Play the other Juventus man, not Danilo. Sandro still play at Juventus? Vinicius Jr. That's a bad. Why was Vinicius just trying to chip that around or like lob that? That wasn't smart. And Brazil's playing a bit too cute. A little bit too cute. And Danilo gives the ball away. On a yellow, gives the ball away. Yep. Yeah, get him off. Get him off. Get him off. Marquinhos playing forward. Oh, the cues just look weird on any kit, not just Puma kits. Oh, interesting. Neymar. What was he trying to do there? Minnesota signs Zarek Valentine. Yep, that's a good signing. That's a good signing, I think. Zarek, still a very talented player from free agents. Yeah, Valentine's still a good player. He's still got it. I think Minnesota could get some out of him. So, yeah, good move. Good move. 28th minute. I heard Sandro is doubtful for the game. Could have fooled me. Free kick. He ain't started at all in this tournament, if I remember correctly. Free kick for Brazil. Into the 30th minute. Getting closer to the 30th minute. Vinicius Jr. Explain to me how that's a foul. All right. Neymar and Rafinha getting ready to take. Neymar swings it in. Cross. And it was whiffed on. Whiffed on the cross. Neymar didn't take a bad play in, but they did. That was a whiff on the cross. Thought the Timbers were going to get Valentine. It would have been nice to see him go back, but sometimes it just doesn't end up that way. Playing forward. Danilo. Up the pitch. Juranovic. Nodded it back to him. How'd he follow? I don't know. Croatia is holding their own. That I could say. They're holding their own. And they definitely have knocked on the door a good couple of times. Plays up over the bar. Goal kick. They are definitely holding their own. Vamos, Selecao, says Isaiah. Welcome back. 30th minute. Brazil playing forward. Oh. Danilo plays forward. They need to get him out. They need to get him out. Have you ever seen that meme where a glass that's filled with what appears to be milk is there and a slice of pizza is being dipped in it? The caption reads, "If you never eat pizza like this, you're doing it wrong. Have you ever tried it?" I tried pizza the other day. No, I would never try it. It's about as sacrilegious as pineapple on pizza, dipping pizza in milk. So, no. I'm not trying it. I won't try it. I don't like milk by itself anyway. So, no. Now, do I dip pizza? Did I used to dip pizza in ranch? Let's put it like that. Yes, I did. Used to. I grew out of that like 6 years ago. At the very least. Milk though, no. No. Brozovic got a yellow card. I decided last night while on the crapper that I tried boba for the first time this weekend. There's a new boba tea shop by my house. Nice. I haven't had boba before. I don't think it'd be that bad, but I just never got around trying it. Obviously, I'm assuming it's milk. Couldn't have been. Could have been ranch or mayonnaise. Could it have been? The glass seems like it was considerable size. Yeah, you don't use that much ranch or mayo for that matter. So no, it was probably milk. It was probably milk. But why are we discussing a meme? Maybe that's the joke, that it isn't milk. Ah. Is there a boba shop at your house? As far as I know, no. There've been like stands at a couple of malls here and there, but probably more St. Louis. Probably have to go to the Loop for that, which I don't do anymore because the melting pot over there was closed. So, careless. I've seen people say furries near pizza is bad idea since the Winvo. No. Playing forward. Perhaps St. Louis for when you go to a game you can find boba. I used to dip pizza in ranch sauce. I don't do that anymore. Why not? Is it because ranch is sacrilegious? No, I just don't do it no more. Some people think it is. I could care less. In that case, it's not like I was told dipping it in ranch was sacrilegious. I just stopped dipping it in ranch. Sometimes you grow out of shit. Sometimes you grow out of shit. 34th minute. Laurent, never thought about dropping money on boba. Very rarely have I, but Isaiah brought it up. Ranch is nasty. Them's fine words. Ranch is used for a lot. Salads. I've dipped corn dogs in it. Still do. I will admit, though, I've definitely started dipping a lot more stuff in ketchup than I have ranch. Maybe I'm just growing out of ranch, too. I don't know. maybe y'all are right. Over the past year or so, Vinicius Jr. cleared away by Juranovic. I've been using ketchup a lot more. Fries, all that. So maybe you're right. Maybe I'm realizing you're right. I don't know. I have no idea. Ryan dips chips in ketchup. I don't do that. Well, fries, yes, but if you're talking about chips like that, but not like chips, like we know it. Brazil playing forward, 36 minute. Maybe y'all are right. Maybe I realize y'all are right. But it's actually funny that I like ketchup so much because I hate tomatoes. Let me put it like this. I hate tomatoes as a fruit. Like, I don't eat tomatoes like when they're not in a ketchup or a sauce, And the sauce has to be homemade. Like store-bought sauce is just no. But like tomatoes itself, like as a vegetable, like slice, nah, no. They have ketchup chips, I know. I'm a barbecue sauce type of guy. I don't like barbecue sauce either, though. It's weird. 37th minute. It's the opposite. Best flavor of food. See, that's way too broad of a question. It's way too broad of a question. I like, if we're like going like savory, sweet, sour, savory. Like, I have a sweet tooth, but savory. See, that's way too broad of a question. 38th minute. Like, you can go deep. Like, what? I don't know. What condiment? I really don't know. Because I used to really love ranch, but as I said, I'm starting to use ketchup a lot more. Mustard has a kick. I like relish. Pickles technically are a condiment, right? Let's go with pickles, yeah. Let's go with pickles. Yeah, we'll go with it. 39th minute. Good news around, there's a few Bubba shops in St. Louis. Okay. I'm guessing one of them is in the loop. Del Mar loop, probably. Yeah, pickles. Pickles / relish. Dill. Would be. Yeah, we'll go with that. I do love sour. So. It can't be sweet pickles, though. No. Dill. Or dill relish, dill pickles. It has to be sour. I don't like sweet pickles. No. Like, that ain't pickles to me. That's just like a chopped freaking. I don't know. Mustard's good too. Danilo plays for. Marquinhos. Boba shops are more so in blue areas, it seems. Or at least where there's a large millennial crowd. Well, that would make sense. Soda. Salsa's bomb. Yeah, I like salsa too. Speaking of like chips, like Tostitos with salsa or the Rotel queso, that's the way I like tortilla chips. But when it comes to like dipping chips, like Ruffles will like that Dean's French onion dip. Dub. I ain't done that in a while. Or just French onion dip in general. I guess it doesn't have to be a certain brand, but you get the point. That's also good. Brazil playing forward. Scoops is best for Tostitos. Yeah. Well, exactly. The worst invention is squeeze bottles. It tends to liquefy condiments and is wasteful. I can see what you're saying. Neymar playing forward gives it away in the 40th minute. Yeah, I see what you're saying. 41st minute. Free kick for Brazil. Anybody seen that trivia game on Netflix, like Triviaverse, by the way? I was binging that last night. I was playing a good couple of rounds. I was 3 right answers away from 6,000 points. I'm damn good at trivia, just so you know. Point is, you got Netflix, play Triviaverse if you like trivia. As it says, I've unleashed my inner white girl. You might just have. No, I'm not judging though. 41st minute. Netflix gaming, yes. They basically made a trivia game that's like a DVD game, but on Netflix. They've even gone there. It's fun though. I like trivia. I'm good at it. Neymar and Rafinha standing over the free kick in the 42nd minute. Can they score it? Neymar! Saved by Livakovic. I'm not surprised Winvo Qatar's strict purity laws. The Croatian model's been fronted by police for racy pictures. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Hey, Dr. Negative, you're going to go bail out Miss Croatia. You're going to go bail out your favorite Dr. Negative. That's why you shouldn't have bet on those games. 42nd minute. Nah, Winvo has a point. And then Isaiah said he did anyway. Then again, Tom Brady wears Uggs, so, I can't hate. I never bought Uggs myself. But Tom Brady wears Uggs, so I can't hate. I can't hate at all. So, whatever. "43rd minute. Maybe. Actually, no. I can see what you're saying. Yeah, sour cream wouldn't be too bad. Respect Tom. Respect Tommy. Don't do that. Don't disrespect Tommy. Come on, no. I can't wait till he goes back to the Patriots in the offseason. I feel like he's going to go home. I think Giselle was the only reason he left. I don't think it was Bill. If I'm being completely honest. I think that was a front. Now that Giselle's on the picture, he can go back home. And if there are any Brazilians here, I'll probably piss them off, but I don't care. Tommy's my boy. I don't care. Giselle's a witch. Tommy's my boy. I'm glad. He can play 5 more years. Because nobody's stopping him from playing as long as he wants. Unless he gets Joe Theismann, then he's probably done. But that won't happen. 45th minute. Other than the Korea match, is Brazil giving World Cup final potential? Yes. Yes. Brazil played well in the group stage besides the Cameroon game, but that was a giant rotation. I think they are. And they haven't broken down Croatia yet, but they'll get there. I think Bill wanted him out, but Giselle kind of moved it a lot faster, so it was able to happen sooner than later. Yeah, but I think Bill and Tom now realize they need each other, or Bill really needs Tom, and Tom probably misses playing for Bill because he's played with two idiots that he's basically had to carry and still won a ring with. But I don't think he could win a ring with Todd Bowles. Jesus, Todd Bowles is horrible. But I think Bill really realizes he needs Tom. So I think that's why he'll come home. And Brady kind of misses playing for Tom. Or Brady kind of... Well, he does play for himself now. Bill, sorry. Brady kind of misses playing for Bill. But, yeah. We're in the 46th minute. Halftime. Halftime, 0-0. Brazil's been more dominant, but Croatia's had their moments. Take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, and get this one going. Take a short break at the half, talk about the stats. When we get back, get this one going. Another 45 minutes and maybe more. I think Brazil. I think somebody will break through. Probably Brazil, but we'll see what happens. Maybe this does go extra time and penalties. Who knows? Find out. Other than the U.S. match, England smashed its opponents. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I don't know if it's because of the quality of opponents compared to England's quality. But then again, that would mean they should have beat the U.S. too. Sometimes I don't think you can really look into results and really be so interesting. Pringles pizza chips, those are pretty good. I haven't had a tub of Pringles in a while, actually. Well, that means that we'll take a short break. That's where we'll stop off. Sit tight. half. Back for the stats to half. Here we go. 3 shots to 5, 229 accurate passes, 86%, 250, 50 or 90%, 8 fouls to 6, 2 offside to 1, 1 corner to 1, 50% possession to 50% possession, 0 shots on goal to 3, 267 passes to 279, 86% pass accuracy to 8, 86% pass accuracy to 90. 5 throws to 8, 11 tackles to 3, 2 interceptions to 7, 2 blocks to 1, 7 clearances to 6, 3 saves to 0, 1 yellow to 1, no red cards on either side, and it's 0-0 at the half. I'd say each team has had their moments. Both teams have had their moments. Brazil's been the better team, and they've been able to try to break down Croatia, but they haven't completely broken them down. But Brazil's closer to knocking down that wall and knocking down that barrier than Croatia is for Brazil. But Croatia's had a couple of moments. They've had a free kick there. They've gone forward a good couple of times, and Brazil's definitely looked like they could give something up. Do I think that Croatia have many more chances to score something? Score a goal? No. Do I think they probably have 4 or 5 more, 3 or 4 more chances in the second half if everything goes the same way? Yes, but I think Croatia has to score. If they score and Brazil doesn't, they win. If Brazil scores and they score, they go to extra time. I still think 2-0 Brazil seems like the most realistic scoreline from what I see. But I think if Croatia wants extra time, they need to score. I don't think they could get to extra time scoreless. Now, you could say they got through 45 scoreless. This is true. But I don't think that happens for another 45 minutes or another 45 plus 10 because you know how long these games go. So for me, I think Brazil should end up winning before the 90 minutes are up. The regular time is up. We'll find out, though. That's the way I see it. Croatia dark horsing it up. I mean, they did in 2018. This ain't new. Brazil's been the better team, but Croatia's holding their own, but Brazil's breakthrough is coming. Exactly. That's the way I see it. Is Red Bull Insider in this chat? Not right now. Worst food you had, chat? I don't like eating at other people's Thanksgiving or Christmas dinners. Let's just say that I had somebody else's potato salad about 2009. Went to one of my dad's brother's Thanksgivings, and our family was there. His extended family was there. And they had potato salad there. I thought it was the same thing as what my Nana made. It was not. No way. No way. No how. No way. No how. And Nana was like, you probably shouldn't do that. And I'm like, you probably shouldn't get that. And I'm like, it's potato salad. And she's like, all right. So you just find out yourself. And like, she looks like, okay. And she's like, find out yourself. And I'm like, okay. I eat and I'm like, I'm thinking like, this doesn't taste like yours. And I give her a look like, you may have been right. Yeah. So no, if it's not my recipe, point is that gave me a bad, that gave me a bad thing. We normally don't go other places for Thanksgiving or Christmas, but I don't eat. If anybody else cooks, I don't like eating anybody else's cooking. Or I should say other parts of the family's cooking. I don't like doing it. Been that way for a long time. About 12 years. No. Well, that's the story there. Worst food I was someone else's mashed potatoes, which were cold as shit and made with a fuck ton of sugar. I don't even eat anyone's mashed potatoes. Ryan, if New York City FC get 2023 Open Cup, like you said, you think they will? Do you think Red Bull Insider will be livid and enraged that NYCFC got Open Cup before Red Bulls did? Probably not, because I think MLS Cup probably took out all those emotions. I don't think Open Cup would near what MLS Cup did. I mean, they'd probably still be sad, but it wouldn't be like MLS Cup was. The worst thing I pretty much played with was haggis. Interesting. But back to the point. Potato salad, the only recipe of potato salad I eat is my family's. My Nana's passed down to basically my Nana's recipe that we remember and was passed down to us. That's the only one I'm eating. Which is actually, I think y'all would like it too if you had it. I think it's a wonderful recipe. I know people shit on potato salad, but you ain't had my Nana's recipe. That's all I'm saying. I think y'all would like to. That being said, again, you ain't had my Nana's recipe, so that's all I'm gonna say. Yes, we use mustard, not mayo, it's more mustard based. That's probably what does it. It's more mustard based. Then you have relish. There's a little bit of mayo, but not really anything. My dad hates mayo anyway, so trust me, there's not much. I like mayo. My dad doesn't. It's like a little bit, but it's mustard based, relish. There we go. Mustard sucks too. All right. Can't win everybody over. I miss my mom's macaroni salad and potato salad. Nothing better than family recipes. I agree with that. At least we were able to still have Nana's recipe after she passed. It's a little bit different, but it's still pretty damn good. Mustard sucks. What the heck? Are you talking about what Isaiah said? But I agree with that. I agree we still have, it's a good thing we still have the recipe and still could follow it, still remember it. Okay, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Sorry for your loss. If I had superpowers would help the USA win the World Cup every time. That's not a good use of your superpowers. Unless you're Homelander, then I guess. Unless you're Homelander. So, yeah. Waiting for the second half to start. Must have their siren being tested because I can. There must be a siren being tested in the distance. Well, Bucks play 49ers on Sunday. Okay, cool. Like the World Cup final weekend, though, Sunday, I bet you don't, like, there's the World Cup final, then there's like 3 straight NFL games. Like, Patriots play Sunday night, Bucks play at 12, and then Cowboys play at 3. I might just go boom, boom, boom. Unless there's, no, there's not. Sounds fun to me. Yeah, the Pats play Sunday night. Yeah, good for me. Make your MLS Eastern Conference predictions. I'll say one thing already. Toronto will finish above Montreal. Because Montreal is a dumpster fire. Because Wolff and Nancy ran off and they're losing all their players. It's more like January I can make my MLS Eastern Conference predictions. It's way too early, but I could say this. Montreal finishes under Toronto. Toronto will finish above Montreal. I don't know if it's one place or 5. I have no idea. But Toronto will finish above Montreal. I don't know if Montreal wins the wooden spoon. Bobby Smirniotis, if he gets hired, may save them from that, and I would hate to see it, but I mean, I agree with you there. Maybe I'm giving Toronto too much credit, but if they can't finish above a Montreal, who's a dumpster fire right now, I'm just going to throw my hat. I'm just going to... I might seriously just walk away. I'm joking, but... I'm joking, but... As a Rapids fan, it's bad when you're losing this many players in one offseason. Bad things to come. Rory says you're going to finish bottom of the West. Maybe you're saying the same. Which club that gets Open Cup would surprise you the most? Houston. Something like a Houston. Houston, San Jose, somewhere around there. Brazil's about to kick off the second half. Does CF Montreal have a new coach yet? It seems like Nancy went to Columbus. Wilfred Nancy did go to Columbus, and no, Montreal does not have a new coach yet. I can't wait to see Mauro Biello come back. Free kick for Brazil. Nah, it is something going on. Yeah, no, there is probably a siren going off in the distance. Roy's not wrong if Colorado doesn't fix certain spots. There we go. Goal kick for Croatia. Colorado or San Jose at the bottom of the West. Yeah, I could see it. But speaking of Open Cup shocks, I could totally see Colorado making an Open Cup run in lieu of MLS. You know? They're that type of team where it's like, you know what? They'll still make an Open Cup run, though. I wouldn't be shocked if they end up winning it. It always seems like a team who wins Open Cup is a crap team anyway. Every so often. Yeah, it stopped. What was your comment? They said Danilo should have been sent off. Yeah, I don't blame him. From Colorado. Isaiah's the fan of Colorado. 47th minute, 0-0. Thoughts on the Rapids acquiring Cabral? I don't know what the hell they're doing. I legitimately don't know what the hell they're doing. Kevin Cabral. Either he needs a change of scenery, but... Goal! Oh, no, it bounced forward. It bounced back. Foot save. I thought it was a goal. I got fooled. The bounce. I should have waited for the bounce. But seriously, Cabral, either he needs a change of scenery or he just sucks. And frankly, I think he sucks. Yeah, I don't know what the hell the Rapids are doing. Vinicius Jr. plays forward. Richarlison. Vinicius blocked away by Livakovic. What a save. Offside. I agree. Right back, center forward, and quality bench players for New York. I agree. You don't have that much of a shopping list. Especially... Are they talking to VAR? They talking to VAR? Handball, maybe. Cabral has a chance to turn around small market, not completely bad, but needs cleaning up his game. Fair enough. They're saying it's possibly Gvardiol with a handball, but I don't see it. Maybe that's what they're talking about. But yeah, Danilo should have been sent to the showers early. FSL are probably laughing. Possible penalty, VAR check. Possible penalty for a VAR check. Rio might, if this ends up being a penalty, Rio might have said, hey, they got their penalty. Root for any team since Virginia doesn't have a team. NFL or yeah, NFL. Check over, no penalty. No penalty. I see what you're saying. Plays forward. 48th minute. Since VA doesn't have fair. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Well, they don't have either. Football or soccer. They don't have either. 49th minute. Don't think so. Not even USL. Oh, yeah, right call. I agree. It wasn't a handball. I agree. Definitely a right call. Croatia. Perisic. Plays forward. Yeah, I think that was a right call. Richmond Kickers is VA. Damn it. Yeah, Richmond, Virginia. My bad. Richmond, Virginia. And technically, DC, I mean, technically, DC is Virginia and Maryland. I mean, technically. Out for a corner for Croatia. Out for a corner. No, goal kick. What? No, it is a corner. We'll see. We'll see. Corner for Croatia, 50th minute. This is how Croatia found their goal against Japan. Header, Perisic doesn't do it again. Cross, Kramaric cleared. Brazil's playing with fire. The Brazilians are playing with fire. Offside, that'll be a goal kick. They like playing with fire a little bit every so often. '51st minute. Luton United FC is based in Leesburg, Virginia. Yeah. Still a DC United. Cabral's still a DP, but LA are paying 50% of his contract for the next 3 years. That's what softens the blow a bit. It's going to be a free kick for Croatia. '51st minute. Headed forward. Brazil. 52nd minute. Neymar. Streaking. Neymar streaking. Plays the ball forward. Rafinha. Blocked away. That was a waste. Cabral, Price and Cabral, Colorado, 2 DPs. Better. Price, still pretty talented, I think. Also, it seemed like Bassett won't be playing late, but attacking mid instead, so this means Prizo could start. Nice. Nice. Maybe I'll go, at some point this season, maybe I'll go ahead and buy the home kit with Prizo on it. Do you guarantee that Montreal, Toronto, or Vancouver get 2023 MLS Cup? No, I don't guarantee it. Hell, I guarantee they don't. Because Vancouver will probably be mid. Montreal will be swamp ass. And Toronto, I don't even know if they'll be good enough to get to the playoffs. Or if they sneak in. Hell, I don't know if they'll be good enough to win. Toronto probably has the best chance by default. But I guarantee they won't. Let me put it like this. Toronto probably has the best chance of all three to win MLS Cup, and I don't think that's biased. I just think that's the truth. But no, none of them, neither. No, none of them will win the MLS Cup. Montreal will be swamp ass. Vancouver will be mid, and Toronto will. They could either be boom or bust. We'll find out. But at least Toronto has the potential to be boom or bust, depending on what happens in the offseason, depending on what is built on in year 2 under Bacala, which I don't know if there's much. At least Toronto has the best opportunity. I want Brazil for my bracket. That's what I want. I could care less besides that. Midfield of Price, Bassett, and Prizo is really nice. Plus, it's a good amount of defensive passing, too. Where else are you finding that balance? If Toronto get that Argentine keeper, Ray, he'll save your ass multiple times. Yes, I know that. We better get him. Be nice to finally have clean sheets for once. Sadly enough, the GE appliances thing, you know. I still see us finishing in the same position next year. I want to be proven wrong. That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying that there's boom or bust. Bust is finishing in the same position with even more reinforcements. Boom is actually winning. Shot! Save by Livakovic. Point is Toronto at least has the potential to boom or bust. They're not obviously swamp ass, but they could be swamp ass. Montreal is swamp ass. Knowingly. And Vancouver's mid. We know this. We don't know what Toronto will be. We possibly know what they can be, but we don't know. We don't know until we know. At least they can play it out. Got Cabral, and if he's productive, that solves our winger problem. I hope it does for y'all. Colorado could be really bad or really damn good this season, depending on if we feel the many holes in the roster. Sounds pretty familiar, doesn't it? Sounds pretty familiar, doesn't it? I know how you feel. Except y'all don't have the big names. Yet. Probably won't. Anthony coming on for Brazil. Yeah, Anthony for Rafinha in the 56th minute. Anthony for Rafinha. I don't know if that's the best move, but okay. All right. 56th minute. Brazil on the ball, played forward. Anthony already gets a touch. Richarlison. Cross. Cleared. Brazil starting to really knock on that door. Foul. Throw it. Croatia. 56th minute. Oh, no. Timbers do not have holes. It's not as much as other teams. We need to reshape the team and make the team better and add good depth. I agree with that. 57th minute. Cross winger off the list. Now it's starting left back, striker, center back with bench depth at center mid and right back for the Rapids. Osorio tried finding the team to play for in Europe, but may have come to a decision to stay in Toronto. Yep. I'm glad. I'm glad that cooler heads prevailed because Oso was not going to succeed in Europe. He did not have the World Cup that he needed to go. And as well, he was not going to succeed in Europe. It was going to be another Larea situation. I'm glad cooler heads prevailed, and I'm glad that he's just going to be a red for life because I wanted, part of me would have been happy for him if he actually succeeded in Europe and got what he wanted out of it. God knows he wasn't, though. And God knows nobody really wanted him to go somewhere else in MLS, and we all knew where the other situation was if we won Toronto. We all knew. So I'm glad. I'm glad that Oso is going to end up staying. At least that's what we're thinking. I mean, there's been rumblings, but I don't know if they will. I think there was a rumblings of like a 3-team trade of sending Io to the West. Wasn't there? Brazil going for it. I hope they do. Did I make that? I think I saw that. Maybe I'm just headcanoning it, but I could have sworn I saw that. Headcanoning it, but I could have sworn I saw it. 59th minute. I wish that happens, though. Yep, to Minnesota. I hope it happens. Io sucks. Io for Dane St. Clair, but here's the problem. I think that only happens if we don't get that Argentine goalkeeper. Or Tomas Romero just goes to TFC too. Either way, it's not like that Argentine Rodrigo Ray. It's not like he's that old, isn't he? Like, he's in his prime. So getting Dane St. Clair doesn't really make any sense unless you want to sell off Rodrigo Ray at some point and then put in Dane St. Clair and then Tomas Romero is at TFC too. I think the Dane St. Clair thing is only if that Rodrigo Ray thing doesn't come through, which is honestly a bad backup second choice, a bad fallback, but compared to each other, but, you know. Dane St. Clair is not really that good of a fallback, but we'll see what happens. 60th minute. I mean, he's a good goalkeeper, but then I saw what he did against Bahrain, and then in the MLS Cup playoffs, he needs a little bit of seasoning. A little bit. He's good. Not great. Better than Bono for sure. Still not great. Put him in front of a defense that ain't giving him any help, though. I don't know. Minnesota have Luis Amarillo. Io would get very little playing time. Like, Io deserves playing time anyway. What has he done since ACL injury to earn it? Nothing. Exactly. Nothing. That don't surprise me. Because for the Rapids, if we get a striker, it might be Akinola or Ola Kamara. See, the Rapids, now that makes more sense, but, you know, careful what you wish for. 61st minute. You're not getting MLS's back, Io. I can tell you that much. We do need outside back depth. Maybe we could get Beta Shore back. I don't know exactly what we get out of that trade. Maybe just some GAM or international slot. That may be more likely. Which actually could be useful. Well, which would be useful, but that's probably what Io's worth. DeAndre Kurz from Ajax and St. Clair right beside him, Pickering representing the Durham region. Yes, this is true. Rapids do need a striker with Zardes going to Austin. Yep. The Sun is useless. If we're talking about the publication, yes, the Sun is useless. If we're talking about the Star, no, the Sun is useful. But now the publication, you're right, is useless. And I don't care if it's the Rupert Murdoch Sun or the Toronto Sun or whatever. They're both useless. They're both useless. The Canadian Sun papers, useless. The Rupert Murdoch Sun, useless. Both. Hashtag don't buy the Sun. Cross in. Saved by Alisson, 62nd minute. Agreed. If we get a striker, you expect Rubio to start over Bassett at attacking mid and Prizo still starts at the 8. Works for me. I want a goal. Me too. A third straight 9 a.m. match going to extra time. Jesus, Madon. Well, technically, at least there were 2 off days. But, you know, Brazil, they got to break through at some point. Neymar. Neymar's playing so deep. I just don't get it. Even Canada was able to score on Croatia. This is true. I'm not going to say it. Cross in. Any publication with the name Sun is more trashy than trash. Exactly. That's what exactly. That's what we're going with. The name. 64th minute. Vinicius Jr. is coming off. What are you doing? What are you doing? We have Max and Bassett come in for striker and Prizo. Rubio slides up striker at that point. Vinicius Jr. for Rodrigo. What the hell is Tite doing? What the hell is Tite doing? What is he doing? All right. This makes no sense to me. Vinicius off for Rodrigo. Evander's the same age. Agent is the same for Max for Colorado. That's interesting. 64th minute. Hans, what's up, good people? I made it after halftime, but at least I made it, eh? You made it. You made it. Rodrigo. Neymar. I don't know, y'all. Oh, that's a foul. Yep, free kick. Neymar's holding his leg. He flopped. Rodrigo's just Vinicius 2.0. Not as good. I mean, maybe he's not as good yet because he's not a starter, but okay. If you think he's like just about the same. Rodrigo standing on him over it with Neymar, the free kick. Yeah, I really like that Brazil kit. This agent deserves a raise for getting Brazilians to small markets in MLS. Okay, Portland's not a small market, though. Blocked away. Portland's not a small market? Maybe Portland's a city, one of the bigger cities, and they got a great team. I don't think Portland's a small market. Plays forward. Vardiol. Shot blocked away by Livakovic. That'll be a corner. 66th minute. That's what I like. That's like saying St. Louis is a small market. It's not a big city, but it's not a podunk mini city, barely a city. St. Louis is a big market. 66th minute. Plays in, cleared away. Point is, Portland is like St. Louis. They're not big cities, but they're cities nonetheless. They're not small markets. Maybe it's also the way the teams succeed in that city, but yeah, they're not Chicago or New York, but 66th minute. Someone at their high school found the Brazil away kit in their unused shirt box, and it wasn't even damaged. Forwards. I'd pick it up. Damn. Denver mid-size market, 18th in the USA. I ate shrimp and quesadilla. Nice. DoorDash McDonald's breakfast during the match. Not a bad idea. Hash browns? The McDonald's hash browns are amazing. Jesus wants Brazil to win. Most people want Brazil to win. Most. 67th minute. Plays back. Brazil's knocking at the door. Boom, 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 boom. Denver's a mid-size market at 18th in the USA. Fair enough. 67th minute. Mateus Cleach might be going to DC. Ooh, that's actually interesting. Interesting. I guess Wayne Rooney's got some pull. Foul, free kick for Croatia in the 68th minute. Denver's bigger than Miami-Dade? In Hispanic countries, it's high brown. Are you making that up? 68th minute. Portland's above St. Louis in media market size at 20th. Casemiro gets a yellow card. Interesting. I didn't say, yeah, Portland's a bigger city than St. Louis. I would agree with that. I would agree with that. 68th minute. St. Louis is not a small city, but it's not a big city. It's like, a lot of it has to do with like these suburbs, though, you know? Like St. Louis itself is a city, but there's also a lot of suburbs where you go to Chesterfield and there's stuff in Chesterfield, there's stuff in Gravois, there's the Hill, which I think that's the suburb, honestly. Del Mar's in the city. Okay, I see what you're saying. You got West County. Town and Country, that's where the other melting pot is. I want to go to now. Town and Country, which is closer to Chesterfield, but then, of course, you got the Illinois side of the river. You got Alton. You got Belleville. It's basically, it all works together. The city doesn't really have that much. But if you go outside of it, like the city proper doesn't really have that much. I mean, you have the Landing. You have the Gallery. The Galleria, I think, is actually in a suburb, right? Actually, if I'm not wrong. You have the aquarium, the Union Station Aquarium. You have the Cardinals. You have the Blues. St. Louis City. But Classic Cartoons, Cartoon Network again. Nice. The St. Louis metro area is big. The city keeps on shrinking. Agreed. Portland suburbs don't live in the city. It's Christmas again, so it's not 100% back. Denver went from 18 to 16. Makes sense given the growing population of my city and downtown. Nice. Gallery is in Brentwood. Exactly. It's a suburb. Brentwood. Denver's also a trendy city. You got Westport, which suburb. Westport Plaza, I went last year. Like, there's stuff still there, but it was a lot more before. Like, they could easily build back the Westport Plaza, which that prediction from the beginning of the movie, The Tomorrow War, is still alive, my friend. How about Austin? How bad is their rank? 71st minute. I hope Croatia doesn't pull a fluke. I mean, they did in 2018. 2 subs. They could do it again. And hell, they did it against Japan. They could do it again. '71st minute, 0-0. Takes us one lucky shot, exactly. But their fluke ended in the final, at least. I kind of wish they won, to be honest. I still wish Croatia won that World Cup final. Kramaric off. And Pasalic off. Vlasic, Nikola Vlasic, and Petkovic on. What trendy restaurants, food shops like the Bubba Shop are the best in Portland? Plays forward, 72nd minute. I've seen Shaolin Soccer. I've seen a couple. I've seen a little bit. No, if Croatia won, they would have been the most false champions. I just don't like France. I didn't even like them before they won. I mean, I would root for France over England, but, you know. But then again, the way Croatians treated Borjan, foul. That should be a foul. Maybe I don't want him to fraud this one out or fluke this one out. Francisco. My mental autocorrect works well. Normally, when two neurons are firing, yes, it works well. Over the top, saved by Livakovic. Thought of a potential matchup in 2023 Leagues Cup that might be a barn burner. Toluca versus Vancouver. San Veso is a Toluca player. If you knew Vancouver's history with San Veso, then you know exactly. Exactly. That could be a banger. Now that you say it. Never thought of that, but yeah, now that you say it. What if World Cup France faces El Salvador? Rest in peace, El Salvador. Uses 15-0 France. That sounds about right to me. Poor Costa Rica got annihilated this World Cup. Hey, they still got 3 points, though. That's pretty good for a team that got annihilated. '74th minute. What if India faced France? India would get their ass kicked. Voodoo Donuts. Sounds good. I'll check that out if I go to Portland. Costa Rica got more points than last time, and their team is washed this time. How weird football is, ain't it? Ain't it? 74th minute. Shaturi would score 2. I don't think that happens. Football's weird. Spain showed them how advanced they are for them. This is true. Brazil is just sort of taking this calmly, you know. Voodoo Donuts in Denver. I haven't been yet. Vietnamese restaurant. Two neurons. '76th minute. Eliminated from the World Cup in the last 3 of 4 quarterfinals. In 3 of the last 4 quarterfinals for Brazil. Here's a chance. Shot past the post by Neymar. But I'll end up being a corner. It got a touch on the way out. Jesus with a 5er says, appreciate waking up early for these games. Thank you. I'm glad I did. It fixed my sleep schedule. So, it helped me. It helped me. Thank you for the super chat. And yes, I think I needed it. Cross in, header. Oh. Even the last 2 off days, I went to sleep pretty reasonably. So, going into next year, things should be better. Maybe I can do earlier games if I wanted to. So thank you. I don't know if it'd be butt crack of dawn early, but I could do, some Premier League games and European games if I wanted to. If I keep on this. So, which I'm going to try. So, that'd be good for me. 77th minute. I don't want my freaking stuff to drop down to 200 videos in a season. Now that the World Cup's over. Yeah, you could say so. But we've got an early start on that. You could say so. I think that was always going to be one of them. But so we got an early start on it. Yeah, there we go. But we're going to keep it going is, I guess. To keep this going is one of my New Year's resolutions. Because it's easy to do when you have stuff to do. When there's nothing and no reason, we'll find out. Do some games if possible. I said I wouldn't wake up at the ass crack of dawn. That would be the ass crack of dawn, probably even earlier. Same with Japan. Now, if Cristiano Ronaldo was playing in the AFC Champions League, now maybe I would have done that, but that his team's not in there. There's a Venezuelan restaurant Joe Savarese is always at Portland. 2024 means you could do Copa America per normal schedule. I can't wait for that because Canada's going to be there. Always start New Year's resolutions early if possible. Build momentum habits, and you can learn what's really going to be like early before 2023 strikes. I agree with that. Do Qatar League because beIN Sports does live for games. I would have. Hopefully, I'll have Fubo next year, so maybe. But Javi don't even play for Al-Sadd anymore. Oh, well, beIN has Saudi Arabia, though, too, don't they? If I have Fubo, at least, yeah, I guess I could watch Cristiano Ronaldo play for Al Nassr. There we go. Ronaldo didn't say it was for Saudi. My bad. I thought it was confirmed he was going to Al Nassr. Honestly, I know it's not just Argentina doing this, but all their wins are for jobber wins, playing like shit. I mean, Brazil may be pulling the same. If we get rid of DirecTV, it's pretty much the same, except I have every channel I need. And I don't have to look for backwater streams for Canadian Championship games and stuff. So, and also get El Salvadoran League, Costa Rican League. So it adds on a little bit more, actually. So, everything else plus that, there you go. Works for me. 80th minute. So same price with everything together, but I get a bit more. And I don't have to find backwater streams at all. Eder Militao, or very, very rarely, compared to like at least once or twice a month. Cross the ball in. Brazil, 80th minute. Shot Paqueta, save! Thanks for donating for this channel. Awesome super chat. I don't share accounts, so. If I don't share accounts with anybody. So we could see the Costa Rican League on this channel? Yep. Whenever I get Fubo, yeah. I'm sure that would work. Well, Brazil makes me so mad. Well, you expected more? I mean, I did too, but ain't that some? '81st minute. No, they're babies. I mean, not completely wrong. I don't think people should be mad about the dancing, though. Like, let me say this. Yeah, Brazil does flop a lot, and they do act a lot. But let's just say, if people hate the dancing after they score a goal, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. That's too far forward. Livakovic, 81st minute. I feel like this is going to go to extra time. I'm not complaining if Croatia wins. I like seeing Miss Croatia. You do realize the Qatari police have definitely, I don't know about the complete story, but the Qatari police have definitely been in touch with her. Crosses over. I don't think she's been arrested, but you're definitely watching. Header over the bar. Please do not make the World Cup the no fun league. If you're mad at Brazilians dancing, just say your parents never let you have fun as a child, and that you hate life because it's not fun because you didn't find the fun. Exactly. Please do not make the World Cup the no fun league. I mean, Qatar is doing a good job of that already. And if they go to Saudi Arabia in 2030, it may be a little bit more comfortable, but not so much. 83rd minute. Dr. Negative probably. They get mad too easy and think the world is falling apart on any foul. Now they can dance if they score or when they win. I don't care about that. Fair enough. Kovacic down. Nope, that was substitution. Qatar League ain't got 5K fans in its games. Yeah, I don't know why you watch that. Older generations be hating too much, and they wonder why nobody ends up listening to them unless they're famous. Exactly. Richarlison is off for Pedro. Tite's name. Tite's substitutions are absolutely horrible. This man Tite, buddy. I don't know what the hell. Man, these substitutions are absolutely dog water. Jesus Christ. It's like he's just subbing off all of his best players like right before a possible extra time. Oh, I can't wait to see you have a penalty shootout. My life, I'm having fun no matter what. I'm definitely using any and all vacation days. Maybe roll over a couple if I can. I understand. Exactly. Qatar got put in their place this World Cup. Many won't buy you skills. It may buy you a World Cup, but don't buy you wins. Amen, Ryan. Awful sub. Exactly. I don't know what is going through Tite's head here. I mean, he subbed out Vinicius. He subbed out Richarlison. He subbed out Rafinha for people that are less quality. Are they renovating BMO Field before 2026 World Cup or just bringing in bleachers? They're renovating it. They're renovating. And when I'm a plumber, I'll still be walking in there with a swagger I've always walked places with. Exactly. Got to make the best of what you got. That's all it is. I don't want life to be redundant, just like most other people's. Exactly. Playing forward. Pass the ball. There we go. Plays back to Neymar. Brazil is not that good when Neymar's all alone. That's got to be a foul. Advantage Paqueta. Cross. Shot blocked away. Shot past the post. Corner. Mexico should add a group of Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and Costa Rica. That can't happen because you can't have 2 CONCACAF teams in one group and 2 Asian teams. So, group restrictions, make it harder. I wish Evander would be a better sub than what Brazil's bringing on right now, but Evander's like not 100%, so cross in. Cleared away. 86 minutes, so switch Costa Rica for Danish. Exactly. That's out for a throw for Croatia. 86 minute. Let's see. How much stoppage time? Qatar, Cameroon, and Poland. Mexico would have done fine there. They already drew Poland. Cameroon, they beat. Qatar, they beat. 6 points, that would get you out of it. 7 points would get you out of a group. Goal kick. Most likely 7 points to get you out of a group at the World Cup. Most likely. Qatar and Saudi Arabia are also from the same federation. Exactly, that's what I said. You had 2 CONCACAF teams, Mexico and Costa Rica, and then 2 Asian teams, Qatar and Saudi Arabia. I said that. 87th. minute. 40 all plays it forward. I feel shades of 2018 for both teams just creeping in. Croatia's holding on to get to another penalty shootout. Brazil might just lose in the quarterfinals again by being shithoused. Oh, and by the way, some horrible managerial decisions as well. Was Tite there in 2018? I think. Let's see. He was there in 2018. Yep. Some bad managerial decisions by Tite. It seems way too familiar. Cross in. It might not. If that shot was shot, it may not have. 88th minute. Croatia looks like they're going to get it to extra time and maybe another penalty shootout. Brazil looks like they're going to be shithoused out of the tournament with some bad lineup decisions from Tite. Seems way too familiar for both teams. Way too familiar. Way too familiar. That ends up happening. Both good teams I can see going to PKs. Croatia don't back down. I agree with that. It's not what I'm saying. It's what I'm saying is it's just very similar to 2018 for both teams. More things change, more things stay the same. Ain't it? Cross in, headed away. When Neymar's all alone, Brazil is just not that great. Neymar, if he's doing it all himself, it just doesn't turn out. Blocked away. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that anybody will annihilate Vancouver in the 2023 Champions League. That would be disrespectful. The reason that I mentioned 2023 Leagues Cup because Toluca's in 2023 Leagues Cup, but Toluca will never be in 2023 Champions League. I agree. I knew what you were saying. Kicked away. It's out for a throw for Brazil. 90th minute. How much stoppage time? What was Tite's lineup mistake? In 2018, he didn't start Casemiro against Belgium. That's why they lost. In this game, he's made horrible substitutions. Horrible substitutions. There's the difference. Or that's the meaning of what I was trying to say. In 2018, when they lost to Belgium, they didn't play Casemiro. That was a horrible decision. In 2022, Tite is making horrible subs in this match. He's made 4 minutes of stoppage time. He's made horrible subs. Plays through. Cross. That's going to be a corner. I feel bad for the teams that face Pachuca and CCL. Pachuca's a wagon. Which substitutions? The Richarlison sub for Pedro. The Vinicius sub for Rodrigo. Hell, the Rafinha sub. That wasn't great either. Like, all of his subs have been horrible so far. Cross in. Headed away. Like, he could have at least. Like, they freaking pulled everybody after 45 minutes against South Korea for this exact reason, and then he pulls them after, like, 70. He pulls Rafinha at 56, Vinicius at 64, Richarlison at 84. Richarlison, fair enough, but they rested these players for a reason. So you have Gabriel Martinelli on the bench, who's on fire right now, who can only show up in extra time. Oh, by the way, they only have 3 subs left in one window in extra time because they used all 3 windows in regular time. So I have an extra window and 4 subs. No, 3 subs. So that doesn't help because when you do a triple sub, and of course you could do some subs at the middle in between offside, in between the first half and second half of extra time, you could do that. So you still have that window, so maybe you could throw in a sub there as well, but Tite is doing a Greg Berhalter. Yeah, I can see it. Luis Chavez is literally about to destroy in CCL. I agree. I can see it. Yeah. Yeah, who removes Richarlison? Exactly. 2 minutes to go. Can Brazil win it late? Croatia is freaking doing what Club Pachuca will run over clubs in 2023 Champions League. If they do, they'll have to start with eliminating Motagua. Club Pachuca against Motagua in 2023 Champions League. They should roll them over. Can't believe those players were taken off so early. It's not like they were playing bad. They weren't playing bad at all. Like, unless there was some underlying injury, which could have been possible, I don't see why Tite took them all off. And if they lose this game, that's going to be one of the main reasons, is Tite. Did Brazil play to their ceiling? Free kick in the 93rd minute. Did Brazil play to their ceiling in this game? I'd say for a good bit they did. It's not like the effort wasn't there. Croatia's defending well. I think it's Tite subs that could cause this a loss. Tite's a fraud if they lose. Yep. I think Brazil will get 1-0 extra time. Who knows? 93rd minute. Brazilians do have a gripe with Tite. I don't blame them after this. Paqueta. Shot plays through right to Livakovic. That is a horrible shot. The shot selection ain't great either. Antony just wheels it in. 10 seconds, so we're going to extra time. Another extra time, 9 a.m. game. Third straight at 9 a.m. extra time. We could have a third straight 9 a.m. penalties. We're going to extra time, 0-0. We'll at least have 30 minutes. Antony killing the vibe. Goal. Not yet, bro. Not yet, buddy. With that being said, take a short break. We'll talk about the stats at the end of the game. And we'll get this one going. It helps the views number, so I'm not going to complain about extra time. The extra time kills my brain. It's just crazy how there's been 3 straight extra times at 9 a.m. and there hasn't been any at 1. What do I know? Sit tap, be back. Back for the stats at full time. 50% possession and 50% possession. 6 shots to 15. 481 accurate passes, 89% to 482, 89%. 15 fouls to 13. 3 offside to 2. 2 corners to 5. 0 shots on target to 8. And Brazil hasn't scored yet. I'm honestly shocked. There we go. 542 passes to 540, 89% pass accuracy to 89, 9 throws to 18, 16 tackles to 7, 7 interceptions to 11, 6 blocks to 3, 23 clearances to 11, 9 saves to 0, 1 yellow card to 3, 0 red cards on either side. Brazil, they've had more moments than Croatia have, but here's the problem. Brazil have not scored. Horrible managing, horrible lineup decisions by Tite have definitely not helped. Croatia Haven't had many moments, but they definitely haven't had to really push defensively to take anything out of this game than they already have gotten. Brazil has not done well. Horrible shot selection, horrible tactics, horrible managerial decisions, and here we are. Extra time. See what we get out of this. 5 years ago today, TFC won the treble. Yep, beautiful day. Beautiful day. And I wish we were still there at that mountaintop, but we're not. But always will be remembered as a wonderful day and a wonderful historical day. Historical, wonderful day. I wish we were still there, but we're not. What was Brazil's lineup? They started with Alisson in goal, back four Danilo, Thiago Silva, Marquinhos, Eder Militao, center defensive mids Lucas Paqueta and Casemiro, Neymar, Vinicius, Richarlison, Rafinha. They took off Richarlison for Pedro. They took off Rafinha for Anthony. They took off Vinicius for Rodrigo. And they still have 3 subs with 1 window and possibly some halftime subs. And here we go, extra time. Brazil looking for a goal. Well, that squad, they couldn't score in 90 minutes. Nope, they couldn't. I thought they would. They didn't. And then Rafinha was taken out 56th. Vinicius was taken out 64th minute. Richarlison taken out in the 84th. And Croatia's only made 2 subs, and it was 1 window. So they still have 3 windows and 4 subs. And they still have halftime as well. That's out for a corner. Brazil. Swear to God, if Brazil scores this early into extra time, I ain't going to be happy about it. You went to extra time for all this. Neymar to take the corner. Someone sent a boba tea with tadpoles swimming in it. Tite shot Brazil in the foot. Yep, he did. 91st minute, corner. Plays it in. Neymar. Header down. And plays right in front of the net. But Paqueta can't take a shot on it. Paqueta. Okay, he dived. That's a dive. Come on, Brazil. 91st minute. Yeah, I'm not worried about Argentina losing to Brazil after what I've seen here. If Brazil gets through, Argentina wouldn't do at least the tactics, the lineup selections by Scaloni won't be horrible compared to Tite. Jesus, Tite's a fraud. My word, throwing for Croatia in the 92nd minute. How many goals have Croatia conceded? They didn't score. They didn't concede any to Morocco. They conceded 1 to Canada. They didn't concede 1 to Belgium. They conceded 1 to Japan. They've only conceded 2. They've only scored 5 goals, but they've only conceded 2. Ironically enough, to the same teams they scored their goals against. Not too bad. They conceded to Japan. They scored on Japan. They conceded to Canada. They scored on Canada. So, ain't that kind of weird? But they didn't concede to Morocco. They didn't score on Morocco. They didn't concede to Belgium. They didn't score on Belgium. They haven't conceded to Brazil. They haven't scored on Brazil. It's interesting, ain't it? It's like Croatia knows what to do when they need to do it. It's kind of fitting. 93rd minute. Be a free kick. Scaloni knows what he was doing as a player after all. Yep. I want to try matcha. Yeah, matcha sounds... Yeah, haven't tried it, but I would like to try it too. 93rd minute. Netherlands versus Argentina will be at 1 o'clock. We'll be live for that one as well. With a shirt change. Won't be wearing sky blue, but I won't be wearing orange either. '94th minute. Plays forward. Foul. Free kick for Brazil. Brazil, 94th minute. Getting to the last 10 minutes of the first half of this extra time. Super Rich is probably tense right now. Evander's probably frustrated. Yeah, I'd be frustrated too if I was Brazilian. Hell, I only want them to win for my bracket and I'm frustrated. Jesus. I don't know what I'm watching. Playing forward. Neymar. Nice. Forward. Big cross in. Danilo. And he lifts it into the crowd. Goal kick. Neymar kicked out of Brozovic and they didn't catch it. 95th minute. Bros flop. Nah, Neymar really kicked out at him. The older the earth gets, the trendier and hipster, the more Gen Zer this country gets. True. 95th minute. Especially with restaurants and shops. Agreed. 95th minute. '96th minute. Brazil. Nice. This proves Canada was in a tough group. We knew that already, but I'm glad that's proven that they were in a tough group and they didn't know what they didn't know. That's what this is. Brazil. Still. Paqueta. But yeah, I'm glad that it's obvious now that Canada were in a tough group and they didn't know what they didn't know. Croatia, Morocco, Belgium. Is Modric playing? He still is on the pitch, yes. He started and he's still on. But yes, Canada was in a tough group and they still held their own overall. I'm proud of what they did. It's definitely a letdown. It's because everybody put themselves in a position to let themselves down, which probably what we shouldn't have done, but you know. Free kick for Croatia, 97th minute. But again, with that being said, Canada didn't know what they didn't know about the World Cup. And that group showed that experience is needed, especially in a very tough group like that. But in the end, Canada will have the experience for 2026. And I think things will be better. And hell, even Copa America. So we broke one thing this World Cup, and that's to score a goal. The next tournament, our goal should be to get the first points in country's history at World Cup. I think they will. The point, our first win, our first point, that will come in 2026. I would put everything on that. Free kick. And Brazil's going to use their one window of subs for, oh my God. Tite. And Gabriel Martinelli's not even going to come on unless it's at the half of extra time. First tall player, I'm basically modern day Kaka undiscovered. Fair enough. 1v1 against Mbappe, I could probably go neck and neck with him. Fraud. Tite? Yes, fraud. Danilo plays forward. I got 6 subs. I'm only going to use 4. Dude. That'll be a goal kick. This isn't pre-COVID. You could use 5 subs, and then if you need a 6th, Use the 6th. I mean, you still have half time of extra time, but buddy, what are you doing? Oh man, if I reviewed this game. Man, South Korea must have been dog shit. I mean, they did sneak out of their group, but yeah, Uruguay would have gave Brazil problems. No, Uruguay would have given Brazil problems if they made it out of the group. Jeez. 100th minute. Gee, South Korea must have been dog shit, man. Yeah, Uruguay would have given Brazil a problem if Uruguay got out of the group. There's 6.5 teams going from CONCACAF to the 2026 World Cup. Should be easier to qualify in future years. Agree with that. Brazil's getting outcoached by Zlatko Dalic, but I'm not completely surprised about that. CONMEBOL sees CONMEBOL. 15 shots to 8 on goal. 15 shots to 5, 8 shots on goal to 0 for Brazil, and they still don't have a goal. You're about to lose on penalties. Trust me. It's going to stay 0-0 somehow, and then they're going to lose on penalties. I have a bad feeling. If I was Brazilian, I have a bad feeling about this. Plays forward. I don't know about you. Plays in. What was that? What was that shot? Horrible. 101st minute. 4 more minutes to go in this half. _101st minute. I think Tite pulled that sub back as far as I could tell. Morocco versus Portugal is the 9 a.m. match tomorrow. Do we have 4 straight extra times at 9 a.m.? And technically, we could still have 6 straight because the semifinals are only at 1. Croatia are the ones with none to lose. I agree with that. And then the 3rd place in the final is at 9. So we have 1 p.m. matches for the semis, 9 a.m. matches for 3rd place and final. They have the advantages. They say Tite is too defensive. Yeah, I can see it. Has a freaking 6-player point of the spear and chooses to take off of 3 of them and 3 of the best ones. You freaking. Good tackle by Croatia there. 103rd minute. They have the advantages. 102nd minute. Croatia's in through. Shot over the bar. Brozovic missed that chance. Man, if he put Croatia up 1-0, this is not what I expected. I can tell you that much. How have Croatia not scored yet? I don't even know if that was their first shot on goal. They've had 6 shots, and none of them have been on goal, if not that one. Let's see. Let's see what it says. That was their 6th shot, and it wasn't even on goal. They've had 6 shots that weren't on goal. Croatia have had no shots on goal. Exactly. 104th minute. That one might have been the closest. Brazil. Going forward. And that's out for a Brazilian throw. 104th minute. Anthony. Perisic puts it out. Jawing at each other. 104th minute. Players like Kaká would save these moments. Yeah, but He ain't there, ain't he? 104th minute. Rodrigo. Danilo, and he puts it over the bar. Jesus Christ, man. 104th minute. Blasted to Rio de Janeiro. With a clubbing blow. And a clubbing blow. And another clubbing blow. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way. Those would have been genius. World Cup game highlight commentaries. Those would have been genius. Boy, ain't no way, boy. That's a Mr. Fubar shot. Yeah, exactly. Brazil's starting to worry if they start to get nervous, they'll lose their cool in penalties. Yeah, I can totally see it. I just said it. Croatia's going to somehow end up winning this in penalties after this stays 0-0 over 120 minutes. 1 minute of stoppage time at this extra time first half. Trust me, I have a bad feeling that things are about to go. If Brazil don't score. Shot. Neymar rounds the keeper. There you go. Goal. 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 Gol de Brasil! Gol de Selecao! Gol de Neymar! 1-0! Rounds the keeper. Pops it in the net. 15 minutes to a semifinal for Brazil. Receba! Receba! Gracias a Deus, Pai. Neymar. Sam. It may have been a fluke, but hey, they're up 1-0. Neymar. He may have just saved their ass. He may have just saved their ass, but 15 minutes to find out if he did. 15 minutes to find out if Neymar saved their ass. Or will they go to penalties anyway? I mean, Croatia did equalize against Japan when they needed to and when they had the chance. Maybe it happens again. Brazil, for now, though, have a foot in the semifinal. For now. They finally scored. Finally scored. Neymar Jr. may have just saved Tite's ass. May have. May have. And Livakovic is not happy about it, but I wouldn't be either. The game is over. 107th minute. They'll probably play another minute. Croatia ain't coming back from this. I mean, they did against Japan. Neymar carry job so far. And Neymar has tied Pele for the most goals for Brazil. Cleared away. Neymar has the tie at the top with Pele. He just tied Pele with 77. That's half time of extra time. 0-1. Brazil. They have the lead. Can they get more? Or can they hold on for another 15 plus? Another 15 plus. Neymar has the goal. Brazil has the foot in the final. All they have to do is hold on. I think they do, but we shall see. You can't stop the tomorrow war prediction. Fair enough. After he surpasses Pele will start claiming more goals. You can't claim more Brazil goals because people will know. Neymar saved Brazil and saves Tite's ass. Let's go, Brazil. The bracket is still good enough so far, if this holds. Hit that like button. Let's get it going. Then we got Netherlands, Argentina at 1. Be lovely. Let's get it going. Another 15. Ochoa would have saved that. He probably wouldn't have got rounded. No. Ochoa is clear. Livakovic. Ochoa is clear. Ochoa is clear. Livakovic, man. Lavia is coming on for Kovacic. Or Meyer. Lovro Meyer, there we go. He's coming on for Kovacic. And Tite's not going to make any subs, but he still hasn't made any subs in extra time. He still got 3. That wouldn't be the smartest move. I remember when a triple sub actually was a quadruple sub in CCL. Point is, you don't take any chances at this point if you're Brazil. Unless Alexandro is coming on now. Finally. For Eder Militao. But he still does have a window with 2 more subs. If Max Alves scored and I'm at a Rapids game, I'll record myself yelling, Receba! Receba! Gracias a Deus, Pai. Receba! And Fred. And Fred's coming on. So he has 1 sub with 1 window. For Paqueta, it's Fred. Yep, 1 sub, 1 window in the second half of extra time. Okay, Fred for Paqueta. Fred. Yes. For Paqueta. I say Brazil 1. I'm going to play Modern Warfare PS5. Sure you don't want to watch the last 15 minutes? Second half of extra time has started. $105th minute. That's not Fred. That's Killmonger. It's not Fred. That's Killmonger. I mean, still, if it gets tied in the second half, we go to a penalty shootout. If Croatia ends up tying it. $106th minute. Over the top, headed away. Playing forward. Cleared away. 106th minute. Perisic, cross. Modric, that's out for a throw for Brazil, 107th minute. Neymar hit the Heisman moment. Did he celebrate Heisman? Did he? 107th minute. 3 more quarterfinals to go. 1 today, 2 tomorrow. Then we got 2 off days. We got 1 semifinal, 1 semifinal. Hit that like button, folks. Hulk smash. Hulk smash. 108th minute. We got Then we got 2 off days, so we got a semifinal each day at 1 p.m. So we got Tuesday, Wednesday is the semifinals at 1 p.m. And then we got Thursday, Friday off. And then we got Saturday, Sunday, third place and final. Sunday the 18th. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 9 days from now. We're getting there. Then before you know it, it'll be Christmas Eve after that. Happy World Cup time. Happy. Got to create an outfit for when I get my boba tea. Got to look good for TikTok. Smart. What the hell? Goal kick for Croatia. Man down, man down, man down. Got him. Man down, man down. Modric. Oh, Modric just broke Fred's ankles. I'm about to dive in. Wait, no. He didn't use that for broken ankles. He broke Fred's ankles. And broke Fred's ankles. Substitution for Croatia. 1, 2, middle. So there's still 2 windows. For 4, Sosa. For Budimir. So 2 subs with 1 more window for Croatia. 1 sub with 1 window. Modric takes it short to Meyer. His mini-me. Modric. 110th minute. 10 minutes plus stoppage time to the end of this game. Plays in. Brazil. Neymar. The last man back was Juranovic anyway. The 110th minute. Looks like Mbappe will be the Golden Boot winner in the World Cup. I could see it. I mean, hey, being the top 8 teams in the world after being the runner-up the last time ain't too bad of a drop-off, you know. Technically. You need to eat the Dorito Minis. Dorito Minis. I ain't seen those. 111th minute. Headed away. Free kick. Free kick for Brazil. A little bit over 11:30 when this match gets the final whistle blown. You need to eat the Dorito Minis. $111th minute, Neymar. 77 goal for Brazil, 8 at a World Cup. 112th minute. $112th minute. 8 more minutes to go. Free kick for Croatia. This could be the first extra time in the World Cup without a penalty shootout at the end of it. This year, I should say. Because both times we went to extra time, we went to penalties. So far, Looks like Brazil will hold on. Perisic, that'll be a corner for Croatia. (113th minute). Brozovic is off for Orsic. That's 5 out of 6. Croatia won't use one more sub. Plays down. (114th minute). That'll be a corner. Corner for Mississippi State. Got a bowl game against Illinois. Yep. January 2nd. We'll be back after the World Cup final. We got a good break. Thanks to State beating Ole Miss. We have a good break, don't we? We got ranked. We got a bowl game on January 2nd. I love it. We ain't got to worry about the bowl game being 3 days after the World Cup. Lovely. You know, it's lovely. Foul. Free kick. Tried a different sauce at Chick-fil-A for the first time ever this year, and it's now my favorite Polynesian, please. I've not had the Polynesian sauce. I've heard good things, though. Yep. After the bowl, I need to finally try matcha, which Starbucks has. I've tried new things this year, and it's paid off. Good. 115th minute. 5 minutes plus stoppage time. Neymar takes it short. The free kick short. (115th minute). (115th). Goes back to the keeper. That'll be a goal kick. Ate the Taco Bell nacho fries box last time. I've had nacho fries a couple of times. I like them. I haven't had them in a while, but I liked them. (115th minute). Into the 116th. 4 minutes plus stoppage time, if there's any. It'll probably be about a minute or two. Plays forward. Fred. Foul. Nope. They don't call it. Cleared away. 116th. Okay. Here's a chance for Croatia. Cross. Shot. Goal! 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 For Croatia, it's tied. Oh no, we're going to go to penalties. Croatia with a deflection. Oh my word. 1-1. No way. Brazil thought they had it. Brazil thought they had it. Bruno Petkovic with a goal. Off the rebound. Orsic plays it in. Petkovic was trailing behind. And off the defense. Never say never with a Croatia. They're amazing. Yeah, I agree with that. Brazil choke. Bruno Petkovic ties it up. I said they were going to equalize. I said they were going to equalize after Neymar scored. Didn't I say it? Didn't I say it? Didn't I say it? 1/17. 1-1. Does Brazil find a late goal anyway? 118th minute. Brazil need to seal a win with so many shots on target. They're risking a loss. (118th). Free kick for Croatia. About what, 3 minutes to go? Petkovic got a yellow card for taking his shirt off, but rightfully so. Wow, just wow. But didn't I say that Croatia were going to equalize? Didn't I say that after Neymar scored, that Croatia was going to end up equalizing? Didn't I say it? All it takes is one lucky shot. But didn't I say it? Croatia may allow goals against teams, but they're going to equalize on them. 6 goals, 3 allowed. 6 goals scored, 3 allowed in this tournament for Croatia. 119th minute. Pretty much got 2 minutes to go. Free kick for Croatia. Croatia's won 3 of 4 shootouts in major tournaments, 3 wins in World Cup shootouts. They are undefeated in World Cup penalty shootouts. Do they keep that going? Or will Brazil find a way? 119th minute. Or will Brazil find a way? Neymar might not have saved Tite's ass in the end. Ain't that something? 119th minute. Brazil's won 8 out of 12 shootouts in major tournaments, but Brazil is 3-1 at a World Cup, past the post. So they do have a positive record as well. Croatia 3-0 at a World Cup in shootouts. Their one loss was not a World Cup game. Brazil 3-1 at a World Cup in penalty shootouts. So 120th minute, 2 minutes of stoppage time before we go to penalties. Light moment. Lite moment. I see what you were doing there. 120th minute. If Brazil scores late, that would be great for them. But we are heading down the road of a possible penalty shootout. Antony gets bodied. Throw in. 121st minute. Don't think Croatia beat Brazil in PKs. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Will Croatia get their first L in penalties ever at World Cup handed to them by Brazil? They won 2 shootouts in 2018, got to the final. They won a shootout against Japan to get here in 2022. They beat Russia in a shootout. They beat Japan in a shootout. Cross in. Header. Shot. Save. Headed away. 30 seconds. Handball. Are the Brazilians really good in PK shootouts? They've won 8 out of 12 overall in competitive PK shootouts. Croatia's doing a Portland Timbers 2021 right now. Pretty much. See if they blow it in penalties. 10 seconds. Livakovic hits it. And we're going to go to penalties. We're going to penalties. 1-1 after extra time. We're going to penalties. All right, I'm ready to go. What's going to happen? Who's going to win? Who knows? It's going to be a fun one. Here we go. Okay. So the stats will be there. Who was the better team? I think Brazil was, but they owned themselves. Alisson. Alisson's won a lot of penalty shootouts with Liverpool, though. That's the good news. Livakovic, Livakovic just won a damn penalty shootout, so who knows? Who knows? 2 straight penalty shootouts for Croatia. Just like 2018. Just like 2018, if you remember. Just like that. Croatia has gone to 2 straight penalty shootouts just like 2018. Tite just might blow this for his boys. Some horrible freaking substitutions. Ready for the shootout. I don't know why he's talking to the others, because ain't that something? Croatia literally had 1 shot on target. It was the one that saved them. Again, Croatia. They do well. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Penalty shootout. Another penalty shootout at 9 a.m. fresh and early. Well, now it's 11:38, but you get my point. Fresh and early. Fresh and early, my friends. Ain't going to be much of a break in between games, I can tell you that much. Penalty kicks next. 2 straight shootouts for Croatia, just like 2018. They had 2 straight wins in the shootout, getting to the semifinals in 2018. The final, of course, ended in regular time. Does Brazil even have their best PK takers on right now? I don't think so. Again, Tite galaxy brained this. He legitimately galaxy brained this. Again, taking off for Charleston, Rafinha, and Vinicius. He has Neymar. Maybe Thiago Silva takes a pen. Anthony Rodrigo, I ain't seen him take pens. Pedro, Fred, Sandro. You didn't put on Martinelli. If they lose, it's Tite's fault. Because, yes, Croatia's taken off some of their better players. They still got Luka Modric, Petkovic. Let's see who they have take penalties against Japan. Let's look back at that. Who's on against Japan, for Japan? Vlasic, he's on. Brozovic, he's off. Lavaya, not on. Pasalic is off. So one of their penalty takers from the last round is off. Neymar's good. Silva's good. Yeah, and other than that, they took off the rest. And it looks like Croatia's going to kick first. That'll be Nikola Vlasic to take first. Nikola Vlasic. Nikola Vlasic to take the first penalty for Croatia. If Brazil loses, then Tite must be fired as soon as they can figure out who can replace him. Now, he should be tarmacked. If they lose, it's Tite's fault. He should be tarmacked. If Brazil loses, Tite should be tarmacked. They should leave him in Qatar. He should be tarmacked. Or maybe they take him back to Brazil and then tarmac him in Rio. Either way, he should be tarmacked. This is just, it's his fault. Because the substitutions were absolutely horrible and puts them in a position where they only have 2 penalty takers. Croatia definitely made Japan pay. And Japan only scored 1. Scoring 2 against Croatia probably won't help you either. Unless Alisson just bodies this, which maybe he does. Maybe he does. But Vlasic goes first. Alisson versus Vlasic. Here we go. Penalty shootout. Brazil will need Alisson to save damn near every pen. Exactly. Can he? Yeah. I think the Carabao Cup final was Kelleher, though. Did Tite pull a Berhalter? I think he did. Vlasic to take the first penalty for Croatia. Croatia's undefeated in penalty shootouts. Vlasic shot in goal. Banger down the middle for Vlasic. It's 1-0. He did. 1-0 for Croatia. Down the middle for Vlasic. Just bangs it in. That is Rodrigo. 21, Rodrigo. Rodrigo for the first penalty of Brazil. Alisson should have studied his opponents when doing nothing. Rodrigo, long run up, down the center. Goes to the left. Rodrigo, shot, saved by Livakovic. Saved by Livakovic. It's 1-0 still. Livakovic saves off Rodrigo. Croatia legitimately is goated at penalty shootouts. Oh my God, Croatia's goated penalty shootouts. Why'd they let him go first? I have no idea. Tite's an idiot. He needs to get tarmacked. Tite needs to get tarmacked. That is Lovro Meyer. Lovro Meyer. Lovro Meyer. Lovro Meyer. To take the second penalty for Croatia. Thiago Silva should have gone first. I agree. Lovro Meyer for Croatia. Can he make it 2-0? Meyer with a quick run up. Down the middle. And he beats Alisson. It's 2-0. Brazil has to score. Oh, I agree. I agree. Brazil has to score. Croatia is goated at penalty shootouts. Tite, you need to be tarmacked. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to. Yep, Casemiro's up next. Casemiro for Brazil. Croatia are gods at PKs. Undefeated in the World Cup. Undefeated in the World Cup. Still may be. 2 straight penalty shootouts in 2018. Got to the semis. Could they do it again? Shot. Goal. Goal by Casemiro. It's 2-1. Croatia got to the final. 2 straight penalty shootouts in 2018. 2 straight penalty shootouts in 2022. The jury's still out, but it's 2-1. Alisson has to make a save, and Brazil has to just put these away pretty much. Hands it off to Luka Modric. Luka Modric. Luka Modric versus Alisson. That's why you let defenders go first. Exactly. Casemiro, W pen. Yep. Luka Modric. Could he make it 3-1? Alisson needs a save. Luka Modric with a run up. In. Low and to the left. Goal. 3-1. 3-1. Brazil has to score. Brazil has to score. And they have to make a save somewhere. Modric. That'll be Anthony. Or no, Pedro. Whoever this Pedro dude is, he better score. If he doesn't, Croatia could put it away with a scored penalty. Pedro. Stutter step, rolls it in. That's 3-2. Pedro with a good penalty. 3-2. Brazil has to make a save. Brazil has to make a save somewhere. In the next 2 penalties, if they make a save here, they have to score. Or they should. If they don't score, they're up against it anyway. Pedro participating in the Neymar penalty challenge. Orsic. Mislav Orsic. Orsic. Orsic takes a run up. In! Oh my word, what a penalty. Brazil has to score here. They have to score here, then make a save. They have to score here, then make a save. Croatia is damn good at pens. Mislav Orsic makes his. It's 4-2. Brazil have to score. and make a save. They have to score and make a save. Marquinhos. Marquinhos is next. Brazil have to score and make a save. No other way. Marquinhos. Is he sure? Marquinhos versus Livakovic. A save, and Brazil loses. 2 scores. Oh! Off the post! Marquinhos loses it! It's over! 4-2 Croatia! Croatia back to the semifinals for the 2nd straight World Cup in the exact same way. 2 straight shootout wins, and they're back to the semifinals. Croatia back to the semifinals of the World Cup. Four to 2 on penalties. 1-1 in after extra time. 4-2 on penalties, and they'll play the winner of Netherlands-Argentina in the semis. Croatia's back to the semis in the same exact way they did in 2018. Croatia is back in the semifinals. Brazil choked. Tite should be tarmacked. What? Croatia's back. 1-1 on the night. 4-2 on penalties. Horrible penalty by Marquinhos. Horrible penalty by Rodrigo. And Croatia moves on. Ain't that some? With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put this below. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I'll see you in about an hour for the Argentina-Netherlands live. Netherlands versus Argentina live. And then we will review that game as it's over. That being said, commiserations, Brazil. Congratulations, Croatia. Croatia just finds ways. They're goated at penalty shootouts. They just are. With that being said, I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you later. See you soon. Peace.